Hello everyone, it's me again, Nancy Finch, doing her Nan talk. And everyone knows that Nan can talk. So hi, if you've just joined me, say hello on here, and I know that you're here. This is really convenient for most people's lunch times if they're either stopping for a break or if they're working. Sometimes people are actually setting their alarm so they can see and hear what we have to say. So say hi, somebody. I hope you're on here, been notified. It's a lovely Monday afternoon. I said Monday morning last week. It felt like the morning because the sun was shining. It's a bit grey out there today, but it's lovely. I can hear the birds. I've got the woods out the back. It's lovely. Anyway, if anybody's on here, say hi. If not, of course, I might have missed you because you might be busy, and then you can always watch it again later, okay? You'll notice I'm dressed in lots of blue today. Lots of beauty. I've got a lovely scarf on today. My inner child likes this one because it's kind of dangly. Lots of blue, lots of colour. Okay, now today is all about colour. Hi, Annie. I'm glad you joined us. You love colour. I know you do. She's always a rainbow woman, this woman. And I'm sort of considered a rainbow person as well. A lot of people have called me that, actually. One lady in particular, even if I'm wearing black, she says I'm still a rainbow person. So it's nice to have you join us, Annie. Now, the colours that we wear, this is what it's all about today. This is about how energy can affect how the colour of energy can affect us. And, of course, I'm going to be referring to the chakra energies as well. But this is really about how different clothing we wear, different things we touch. Hi, Irene. I was hoping you were going to join me. I've made a note about what we do with colour with you and I. Hi, Angelina. Oh, yes, you do, Annie. Yes, you do. It's lovely that some of you really embrace colour because colour has so much energy. Now, even if you were colourblind, or if you literally couldn't see or partially, and your eyes were affected in some way, or you can't see colours, whatever. I mean, I've got a lot of colourblind people. That's why I'm sort of laughing a little bit because they're saying, oh, I can't tell the difference between this colour and this colour. And, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, hi, Gail. So if we're just talking about colour, darling, if you think about it, what colour you hold really does have an effect on you, what you're wearing, what you're drinking, eating. All those colours matter. Now, the colourblind people I was talking about and the partially impaired, the people that can't see or blind, even if you were to hold colour, you are actually going to feel the energy from the colour. I know that sounds weird, but I've actually done an experiment. An experiment I did was a few years ago, and when I was working for the college, I decided to go to this place where basically it's for the blind. They had this machine, and this wonderful machine, if you turned it on and placed it against clothing, it would say the colour. It recognised the energy, the vibration of different colours. You see, each colour we have vibrates a different wattage, if you like. Now, most of you would know this if they know me, because I'm always going on about it. But if you think about it, this is like, say, imagine if that's like, 100 watts going right the way down to 10 or 20, right the way down, decreasing. They all have different wattages, okay? Hi, Andy. It's nice you've joined us. So the colour that you're feeling and thinking about or wearing or holding or playing with or focused on, all of those colours will have an effect on you, on your own rainbow energy inside you. Now, I know that sounds weird, but it's true. I'm always encouraging people, if this energy here is low in their body, for to wear red. If they wear red, or they hold a red crystal, or they focus on the colour red, then it's really, really powerful on helping to boost that energy. Now, going back to people that can't see colour very well, and I have to keep going back to this because there's one particular friend on here that's going to say, but I don't know which colour is which. You can either get someone else to tell you which is red or orange or blue, whatever. That way you kind of know and you can label it that way. Or you can just hold different colour, different clothing, different crystals and see which one resonates with you. You'll know. You'll know. If you set the intention, which one of these colours do I need? Which energy do I need between this and this? You could hold 2 items of clothing with your eyes shut even. You could experiment with that. and hold these two items and think, which one do I need to wear today? You can experiment with that with your wardrobe tomorrow when you get dressed, Do I want this or this? And you'll just know. Your heart will tell you. And that will be the energy that needs to vibrate with you that day that will help you to stay well in that area. So if you have a particular issue with any of your body parts here, suppose you have bad hands, a headache, tummy ache, anything in that area, you look to the colour that's beside it, that's resonating. And you simply wear that colour. You wear that colour, you hold that colour. You can do whatever you want with that. I like crystals. I do use crystals a lot. People think crystals, well, some people think crystals aren't that good, but they are. They actually hold and resonate energy, a different wattage from another crystal, okay? And it's very important that we can at least play with it before we dismiss it. So if any people don't really buy into the idea of crystals or colours holding energy, give it a go. You've got nothing to lose. So I thought to myself, what do I want to wear today? I was going to wear red, but I've got quite a lot of energy, but I wanted to wear blue. So I've got pretty colour blue. It's really lovely. I love this scarf. So I'm going to wear this all day. I've got some computer work to do later, and I'll be able to create something much easier because I'm wearing the colour blue. Blue is about creativity here. Now I've got a really good game for us to play. Later on, when more people join us, I hope, that's going to explain what you personally need, okay? So even if you haven't had a chance to really experiment with this before, just play with the idea that thoughts produce feelings. Feelings produce a physical and emotional difference in our bodies. That's it. What we have to do, hi Rattler Sue, what we have to do is be aware of what we need to rebalance ourselves. If we've had stress and worry, we've got certain areas of our body that's going to suffer, and you'll know that. You'll feel it, it won't feel right in that area, or you'll have some imbalance. So to go to that area and work on that area, wherever you need it, is really cool. Now, I had a bit of a tickle in my throat today because I've got sinuses, and I thought I could wear dark blue, but I really wanted to wear light blue today. So I'm going to enjoy that. It's a very inner child colour, the light blue. So I'm going to be asking you what your favourite colours are. And I'm also going to be telling you or asking you to use certain words that's going to help you to keep that energy flowing beautifully. If it's not flowing beautifully and you've had some problem, like a colour you don't like, for instance, will describe to you where that imbalance is going to be. I've got a little description here. I mean, people with problems, they don't like the colour red and the red's too powerful for them. They usually have some problem in that area. It could be lower back, knees, sciatic, circulation, digestion, that kind of thing. That can happen when those energies are shut, different energies, okay? In the orange area, it's usually the urinary system. It's reproductive area, mood changes, all of those different... It means a lot to keep them going, you know. You've got to keep them well. So you've got the yellow, stomach, digestion, adrenal levels, nervous system, sugar levels. Now, this is interesting. Hi, Linda. Oh, that's really nice. I love reading your little comments on here. And you can always watch it later. But if you join in late, it doesn't matter because you'll still get the general gist. Skin conditions as well are governed by the adrenal levels and the hormone level that's produced, the stress hormone from this area here. When this is low, we end up having cravings for sugars and carbohydrates to keep us going. You know, it's called comfort foods, really. So it's really, if we were to wear yellow, you're less likely to want to have those foods or to have the cravings to go and pick up a packet of biscuits and eat them, you know. I don't do that now, but I used to. So when we are aware of these colours, of these areas of our body, we can wear the colour that you need. Let's get to green. That's all heart area, lungs, blood pressure. I've got people with blood pressure. I've got clients who basically, I've asked them to wear green. And they breathe in that colour. They imagine they're taking the energy from green. You don't have to know the wattage, just breathe it in. And their blood pressure have gone down, definitely. And they feel best. They feel the shoulders relax. They feel all sorts of good feelings of well-being, and it boosts their immune system too. So each one of those colours has a bonus to your body, okay? You can play with them. You could go every day a different colour. You could even have, I mean, we've talked about the seven main colours here, but you can even have black, white, pink, grey. I'll talk about those again in a minute when we talk about our favourite colours, because there's a reason why I want to talk about those as well as the chakras, okay? So we're on to light blue, as I keep going on about today. It's good for your neck, circulation, teeth, gums, dizziness. That stops you from feeling dizzy, actually, when you wear this colour. Helps to ground you a bit. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. Let's go to our indigo. Eyes, ears, sinuses. This is always an area I need to work on because it's a bit, taking a lot of feelings. So I usually have to wear or like wearing or holding the colour indigo, okay? Really nice. It's good for your, as I say, all around this area. It helps you to stop grinding your teeth as well if you wear that colour, or to hold that colour, because it helps to keep this energy flowing, okay? That's why I'm so impressed with colour. We've got purple next. Headaches, migraines, this area, memory loss, sleep. Sleep can definitely improve when you start to use the colour purple. You'll just feel more peaceful. It's kind of a healing colour as well. Hi, Barbara. So we're talking about colour today if you've just joined us, and it is all about how they vibrate at different wattages, if you like, in your body. And there's different ways you can use it to be a bonus to yourself. You can wear the colour you feel that, you really need, or the colour you don't like. Be interesting to see how you feel when you wear a colour you don't like, because you'll probably feel better in that physical area. So I've got a lovely picture here that my beautiful friend Sharon Gray, she's a great artist. I love looking at art and pictures that vibrate energy. She's a very high vibration anyway when she did this. But when I look at this picture, I'm looking and focusing on the dark colours and the light colours, the blues, the peace, the green. I'm actually ingesting the energy just by looking at it. Not just the beautiful art form, but the energy from the colours. Okay, that's really important. And if you study that and breathe that energy in, you're going to feel better. And you won't even notice it. It's very subtle, but it's very beautiful. That's why people like art, apart from the obvious. They like how they feel when they look at certain art, okay? So if you've got any beautiful colour pictures that you think, I just love that picture, take notice of the colours that you love especially about it, and I will help you to understand what that means to you physically and emotionally. So you can use colour in lots of ways. You can even hold colour. I know people that just like to, they've got colour cards or they've got things around them. I've got colour cards here. You've got like pencils, pens, colours, bright clothes. If you don't like bright colours, then just think about the rainbow and get a picture of a rainbow. Place your hand on different parts of that rainbow. That's going to make you feel, which one do I need? I've done this a lot with people, as I say, who can't see, as well as people who are very good, loving colour, but they hold the colour and they can feel the energy. I've been to lots of workshops about this as well. Basically, people were wearing different colours and they were meant to sort of gauge them 1 to 10. How did they feel? And then I did a card reading afterwards. I've got famous card reading, as I do. And it reflected the ones that they didn't really like were the ones that were lowest. Here's your sinus affirmation. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you. Lovely. She's given me a sinus affirmation. So if when we're wearing these colours or holding the crystals or watching perhaps, nature, you're still absorbing colour. You're touching it. You're feeling grounded when you're looking at the ground and the dark browns and the black, around you, the dark colours, the rocks. You're looking at all these things and, they make you feel something on the inside. That's why people like going for nice walks in the woods and things. It's very grounding. So going back to how you can use colour for yourself, you can, as I say, clothing, crystals, art, you can colour in. You can get yourself 7 colour pencils, the same as a rainbow that I've just shown you, and you can colour in or doodle. Those books you can just get colouring in? Great. You can just think something that doesn't demand it to be a certain colour. So it can just be a shape okay? Not a symmetrical shape maybe, or just doodle and make your own up. But what you can do is you can lay your 7 colour pencils out in a line and then say, and just think to yourself, which one do I see first? Which one's shining at me? And that usually means that that energy is working well. So if you were to see that colour first or this colour, put it to one side, put your pencil down, and then put the next one next to it and keep choosing in order all the way through till you've finished, okay? Then you'll end up with a different arrangement of the card, of the colours, your pencils, and you'll know that the ones that you've chosen last are the ones you really need. So if you were to colour in, like Irene does, she's popped up here, lovely, she does a really good job of colouring in. Focus on the areas that you need to boost in your own body, physically and emotional. You do need to boost these. So if you're looking at that colour and you're drawing that colour in, okay, you're putting that lovely, you're focusing on that colour and you're breathing that colour in, you're automatically giving yourself a bonus energy to those particular areas that I showed you that you have a rainbow of. So you're working on the yellow, for example, you'll be working on this. That's also for your spine, and it's a tonic for all of it. So I know, because people that have done this for me as an experiment, where they've done, say, 40% of their picture with a bit they need the most, 30, 20 and 10, maybe they'll fill their drawing, their doodle, or whatever they're colouring in, they'll fill them up with colours that they would not have chosen. They would have chosen the others that they first saw. That's because your energy's good there. That's why. But when you're choosing the ones, when you're working on the ones that you don't like, you're actually helping to correct imbalance in your body, which is really good. Okay, you can't go wrong. I do this all the time. I think, what do I need? And quite often people on a subconscious level choose the colour that they most need to boost that day. When I do the readings on people, they're always either the cards in the middle or towards the end. They sort of instinctively know which one they need. So I have got loads of keywords that open these as I keep going back to, but basically I'm going to get you to I'm going to ask you, Irene, and everyone else that's listening, what colour do you like best? And I'm going to suggest there's a few words that go with this. As you're focusing on wearing that colour or holding that colour or doodling with that colour or drinking that colour, I've got a bottle here with crystals in the water. And when I focus on those, I can think of a word that goes with each colour. That's going to internalise it much better. It's going to help. And I'm drinking a rainbow every time I drink the water. If you want to know where I got that from, message me later. So that's quite nice. So as you're doing this, as you're absorbing colour with mindfulness, okay, and playfulness because you're wearing it or whatever, then I'm going to give you words that go with that. And you can choose, or I can choose for you, which one you need. So Irene, or anyone else, I can see Irene's name on there, give me your favourite colour. And I'll tell you one of the things that you're good at feeling, and what word will keep that energy flowing for you. Okay? We've got, and also if you've got any imbalance in your body, I can also give you a word that goes with that and a colour that you need to use. Okay? So as I said, anyone's got any physical conditions, emotional conditions as well. Irene's got yellow and green. Are they your favourite colours? Are they your favourite colours, or are they the ones you don't like, Irene? Because if they're your favourite colours, it don't make any difference. Oh, Sue's got purple. Stay there. Don't say another word. Okay, yellow. I think confidence and sense of self for Irene. And Sue, you've got purple. I presume you like that colour. Okay, but if you didn't, these are still the words you need to use, okay? Oh, cool. So Sue's got purple. You can have trust in my world, order, success, satisfaction, honour and abundance. I've got others, but I think you've got a really good sense of order at the moment. Oh, Gail's got pink. Oh, pink's about love and idealism. It's about wanting candy floss love. Wearing bright pink this morning. Annie's wearing bright pink. It's funny that, because pink is kind of like green. It's like the green area. This is all about love. And when you've got the pink in that, when you're feeling pink, it's like when you're a little girl, you draw lovely pictures of or boy, whatever, draw pictures of your life and how you want it to be. This is aspirations. Purple and red together, says Angela. Nice. That's really powerful. That's about being really mindful and really courageous to get out there and do it. Wow. You can't go wrong with those colours. You've got the combination of trust. You've got emerald green and poppy red for Barbara. Nice. Emerald green, that's kind of like you've worked on your past lives. Okay, you've done really well. It's very good for your heart chakra because it means it's going to keep that going. And oh, lovely. Need yellow, says Anne. You can always message me later to say, I don't like this colour. Why don't I like it? And I'll just remind you. I can private message you and tell you why you don't like that colour and how to use that word and that colour to help rebalance you. Okay. Going back to pink, it's about idealism. It's usually about candy floss love. Okay. It's about where we really need to aspire to our dreams. Those colours, but mostly wear dark grey. Oh, Angela wears, that's interesting. I've got a lot of people that wear grey. Grey is a bit like a chameleon. You're kind of stepping back. It's like being a bit invisible. I went through a grey period years ago where I just wanted to watch people. I didn't want to be part of it. I wanted to watch and learn and absorb. So when I was learning a lot about myself many years back, I just kept, every phase you go through, you know, you might think, I'm going into a new learning phase with me and I might go back into grey or black. Yeah, grey is very, very powerful. It's like a chameleon. You just stay back and blend in, watch everything around you, and suddenly, usually people like the red afterwards because they start to move forward with courage and then they start to shine in some area emotionally. Brown, Irene Brown, oh no, sorry. Some people have said about brown though. Brown's about being grounded, really needing to feel earthy and still. It's about having time just to stand still. Brown is a very, very solid colour of being. You just stand still like a tree. That's quite lovely. I don't really have a lot of brown. I'm one of those people that have too much energy to stand still, really. But yellow and orange for Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Nice to see you. Yellow and orange. That's powerful. You like those colours. That means you have a strong sense of self-worth. And it also means you've got, you're authentic to yourself. Looking at the colour, the words here, a strong sense of achievement, personal power, and you know your place, you know how valuable you are in your relationships. So if you want a word to concentrate with that, I'd say it was achievement for you, and I would also say self-value. Yeah, self-value for you. So when you wear those colours, when you're wearing yellow, you're achieved. You've got a good sense of self. When you're wearing orange, just say to yourself, this colour represents self-value or nurturing or comfort. You know, I've got this list. If anyone wants a copy of it, just message me later. But if you associate a good word with a colour, then it's reinforced. And it's like the same, going back to crystals again. I mean, you can hold that crystal and it might mean truth or expression or whatever it is you feel you want to attach to. You don't have to have my words that I've chosen. You could use another word that represents what you want it to be, what you want to feel. It might be happiness covers everything, you know. It might be love. Think to yourself, what's missing in my life? And you can attach that to a crystal or what you're wearing. So it doesn't have to be set in stone as the words I've chosen. They're just examples. But you can make your own up if you like, as long as you're wearing the colours. Try different colours and see how you feel. People think that they're wearing colours because it's logical. It's in the morning, I've got that, the weather's doing this, I'm going to put that on because that's the colour I'm focusing on. But it isn't actually as simple as that. You're choosing on a subconscious level. Certain colours. I've got one person I really liked using this particular example for. It was a man that I know who used to hate the colour yellow. I'll never choose yellow ever, he said to me. And I said, one day you will. He said, oh no, I hate yellow. I've got bad association with it. I don't ever like it. I can't even bear it in the house. So I worked on him in a sense of getting him to feel more of the yellow words, if you like, to feel more confidence in his life, to have more control, to feel achieved and a sense of self. And as those things started to build inside him, he found it more and more easy. It's easy for him to like the colour yellow. He said, I don't understand it. I now have yellow. I'm now drawn to yellow. And when I do the card readings on him, he simply chooses yellow first. It's because that area is working well that he's no longer repulsed by it. He loves the colour. He feels in tune with the colour. And he feels in tune with it because it's vibrating at a happy, lovely energy. It's vibrating. It's out. It's working well for him. So these energies will work well as you wear them, as you focus on them, as you breathe them in. Even if you don't want a word to go with them, just imagine you can breathe in the colours like a rainbow. Just breathe them in. You know, rainbows are lovely. Just colour them in. Breathe that colour in. What would you like red to be? And what colour don't you like? Focus on that colour. If you don't want to wear that colour, then hold the colour. Okay? Or just look at the colour. And just breathe that in, knowing that you're going to help your body. You know, that's very powerful. Look at your artwork you've got around you. Look at things you've got. Behind me, I've got a wonderful purple, beautiful purple dream catcher with some amethyst in it that a friend gave to me. And when I look at that, I think connection. I think connection with other people, connection with my world. I feel that this chakra here is all about that. I feel connected to myself. I feel powerful in the sense of trust that I can go out into my world and do what I like. So have another look at all the artwork around you and all the things you've got hanging up, or your curtains or anything else that you've got that you think, why did I choose that? You know, the room colours that you decorate. That's interesting. What is your rooms like? What colours did you choose to paint on the walls? Because they do have an effect. And people that start to study colour know that certain colours are more stimulating than others. It's so easy for us to change our mood by changing our colours. Okay? And if we have some imbalance, then go to that area. And I can, as you know, I always post one of these up, but think about, where is that imbalance? Put energy there. Wear that colour. And if you don't really like that colour, then only wear it for a short time, or, as I say, hold it, or draw it. It does work. Irene knows about this because I'm always giving her that homework and she's really good at it. So it's a tonic to your body. Okay? It'd be nice homework if you were to do some colouring in this week and tell me how you felt. Because you will resist at first. It won't feel nice at first because you don't want those colours. You're not resonating with them. But as you draw them, over about a couple of minutes of doing that, I think you'll find that you actually appreciate the energy and the tonic it gives you. And you should feel better in that physical area. So I think we've talked about almost everything with this. Look around your house. Yeah, look around what you're wearing. Look at your wardrobe. You'll probably find you've only got a small selection of colour. I dare you to go and get the colours that you haven't got. Have a think about that and come back to me about that perhaps next week. And perhaps draw those colours. You know, think about those colours. Wear those colours. I had one woman that said the same to me. She said, I've only got about 2 or 3 colours. Got blacks, blues and greys and greens. That's what she liked. But I said, I dare you. Go and get an orange top. Go and get a bright yellow top. Annie's very good at this. She's very good at, comes on here, she's lovely. But she's very good at expressing variety. And she knows that when she's feeling a bit low, she's going to go for yellow or red. She knows. And that's when you get to be friends with the colour. Because then you get to, it's like anticipate your needs. Like as a dietary thing, you need it for an energy thing. So what do I need today? I'm having that colour. Do you want a bit more joy? Well, this colour makes me feel joyous. You know, it'd be interesting to see what you feel a colour makes you feel like. So for me, I'm inner child playfulness with this. I might wear green if I want to feel love. Might wear pink if I want to have an imaginary, my desires to be met and my dreams to come true. I am colouring in one with a big bird sitting on a branch, lots of leaves. Now that's really nice, Irene, but you've got a big bird there and you can colour it in any colour you like, I presume. Don't be limited by what you're drawing, what you're colouring in. You know, be expressive with that colour Okay, you haven't got to be predictable with what it's supposed to be. So just be yourself when you're doing that. I'm going to come back to black again. These colours that I've noted here. When you're going through a lot of black, when you have to wear black, you just feel you want to wear black. And I went through a lot of that as well. Is when you're kind of evolving. It's like a chrysalis. You're about to come out like a butterfly, but you have to be inside to develop yourself. This is about change. Black, when people wear black, they're evolving on the inside. They're coming out and they are going to make a difference. As I say, they usually go to red. Going back to grey, carnelian kind of feeling, where you're kind of watching but don't want to be seen. You know, that's okay. You're allowed. Pink, dreams. And white. That's the bit I wanted to get to. White is like right above your chakras. This is very spiritual. It used to be my favourite colour as a child. I loved the colour white. And it's just about breathing your spirit. You know, when you wear white, you feel clean and you feel your spirit's clean. So you can mix and match your colours and think, what do I feel when I'm wearing them? Yes. And how did you get on with last week's Nan Talk? We did the wheel. I want to know if anyone had fun with that. I do it every day, as you know, and I've done it every day since last week. And I've noticed that it's getting easier and easier. What do I want? Going in, ingesting that feeling, coming out, setting the intention. So if anyone wants to give me any feedback about how they got on with that or the previous Nan Talk homework, that would be lovely to have your feedback. Oh, thank you, Carl. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, very good. I'm glad you can relate to this because a lot of people know it instinctively. They just know. And when you were a child, you might have just been more free and wore anything you like without thinking, does that match? Does that go with that? What will they think over there if I wear this? It's a freedom thing. Just be yourself and allow that well-being to continue within your body, within your mind, within your emotions and your spirit. But you have to be in tune with yourself to do that. So if you could just think, what do I want? And think of yourself as an inner child being playful with colour. Don't think of it too serious. I mean, people say, oh, what will people think if I go into work with that colour? Or if I go down the road wearing this flowing garment of many colours? Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter. We're in a time right now where being yourself has never been more important. And you've got to learn to be yourself. And that might just be enjoying the rainbow in the sky and enjoying the colours around you. And as I said, even if you couldn't see them, you know, if you had bad eyesight or whatever, you could still feel the energy. Energy is in everything. But the colours vibrate energy that help you to stay well. I think I've covered everything. Yeah, have some fun with this. Have some fun, perhaps colouring in or wearing different colours. Oh, thank you, Angela. She's breaking sticks and chanting. I love that. Oh, I love that very much. And I have got a little, as I keep saying, a little mantra book. Every mantra I start to make up different days up for whatever I need. I put them in there so I can go back to them and have some fun picking them out, like sweeties. I'm glad you're having fun with the homework. Keep it up. See how you feel. But this week, if you could just think about the colours you're wearing. And if you want to know why you're wearing that colour, ask me, message me. I think we're running out of time now, but you can always private message me. Why do I need to wear this colour? Or why don't I like this colour? And I'll help you to become more aware. And that way you can then work on the reasons why in a very subtle way. Because you're just giving yourself a big tonic, like I keep saying. It's really good. And I can always give you some words to focus on while you wear that colour. Okay? Next week, next Monday, I'm going to be teaching you a visual thing, a practical thing. I call it black crosses, but it's crossing out the worry. And a lot of people that know me already know how to do this. It's about rewiring your mind not to keep thinking of something you worry about, which is really bad for you. So if you could just tune in at 1 o'clock, I will just, I'm reading a message there. If you could do that, it would be really, really good. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Annie. It's lovely. I love what you're wearing today as well. Your hat and your picture. Beautiful. So play with it. Play with the homework. Come back. We'll talk about how to stop worrying next week. If you want to catch previous things I've done, talks and meditations, you can go to www.nancyfinch.co.uk. And I've got a meditation next Sunday at 8 o'clock, the 28th. So Sunday, if you miss it and you're out and about, you can always rewind it, always watch it again. As I say, it'll be on the website as well. So that'll be brilliant. So have fun catching up if you've missed these before, and please share them with other people. And it's been noticed just then, somebody's just asked me to contact them about one-to-one sessions. I love doing one-to-one sessions, empowering people with many tools that I have. I work out exactly what you need, and I will always make you feel empowered, always. So if you've got anyone that's suffering or needs a bit of a tonic, my online sessions, my holistic sessions are really powerful, and I'm enjoying that so much. I want to go more towards doing some online work for people all over the world if I can. So share this with your friends and family, and it's my pleasure to serve you. Okay, I'm going to say namaste and lots of love. Stay safe and have a very happy, positive week. And I shall see you next Monday, and for how to cross out worry. That's what you need. Okay, take care, lots of love, and I'll see you next week. Thank you, Sue. Oh yeah, Sunday. I'll see you Monday for the talk, but yes, see you Sunday night for the meditation. Thanks, Andy. Take care. Lots of love to you all. Have a good week. Thank you. Bye.